championships now. Start off with tomorrow, which is probably going to be today when you're listening to this because hopefully it goes out tomorrow. Um,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
7 p.m. on ESPN. Troy versus JMU Sun Belt Championship. Phil, are we in
Man,
agreement that JMU is probably going to come out on top here?
so we gotta slow it down, man. We gotta slow it down. We just talked about all these coaching changes, man. Sometimes like players respond like, "Yo, our coach did us right. Like let's win one last one for him, before he goes to his new destination." Sometimes players respond like, "Damn, bro, why you leaving
Man,
us? We
fuck
put in
that
all
guy.
this work for you." Yeah, yeah. So, and that's actually reflected in their play. Like I see it every year, man. So like, what do we have a spread here? Like maybe I'm gonna take Troy with the spread because,
Um,
but I do think JMU is gonna win. I think talent wise, I think they are very much superior over Troy.
let's see. Holy
Yeah, I see that.
shit.
What, like spread's like 20, right?
JMU is a minus 2,800 favorite with
Oh,
a
we're talking about the
current spread
spread.
of 23 and a half.
See, I thought it was at 20. So
Nah,
again,
opened at 21 and a half.
I'm taking, or I'm not gonna. I'm probably not even gonna bet on this game. I'm gonna be honest. But if I was y'all, I would take Troy with the points because of the storyline. And I'm not saying bet the storyline. I'm saying this shit is real. Like their head coach just accepted UCLA. I don't even know if he's coaching in the game. I didn't look all that deep. He might be, but all I'm
Who,
saying is,
JMU's?
yeah, he Bob Chesney. He just accepted the job at UCLA. Either way, man, JMU is going to win regardless. If Troy wins, that's going to be nuts, but I don't think so. Okay, let's go to the
I
next.
don't
Unless you
see
got,
it. No, we'll go to the next one. Also at 7 p.m. tomorrow, or today, depending on when you're watching this. CB, CBS, we got Kennesaw State Owls versus Jacksonville State Gamecocks. The
yo,
USA Conference. Wait, is that Conference
it's
USA?
Conference USA. Yeah, Conference
Okay.
USA. Yup, juicy.
Conference
You
USA
know,
Championship. Um, Jacksonville come. Jacksonville opened at the minus 1.5 favorite,
mm,
but it is now minus 2.5 Kennesaw.
yep. I was watching that line movement. I I can't lie, y'all. I got a little piece of Kennesaw plus 1.5 because I was on Kennesaw because like I'm on them. Like I was
You were
like
on them
plus
because
one
you're
and a
on
half.
them. Okay, makes
Yeah, I'm
sense.
on them.
I like
I'm
I
on
like
them.
I like I like that thought process.
Nah, I'm on them
I
because I'm
fucks with
on
it.
them, bro. Like, like I can't tell y'all I would bet it at minus 1.5, but or minus 2.5. But at the same time, I guess it's essentially the same thing. Like plus 1.5, I'm like almost saying they're winning the game. I'm just in case they lose by one, right? You know, so you just kind of want, um, Kennesaw State just came to the FBS ranks like 2 seasons ago. Their turnaround was phenomenal this year. They found a quarterback in Amari Odom. I believe I just it's
Who?
their year.
Yeah,
Sometimes
Amari Odom.
sometimes sometimes it's just you just know when it's a team's year. And Jacksonville State again, they just lost Rich Rodriguez, for y'all that don't know, the former uh Jacksonville State head coach who's at West Virginia now. They just
West
lost
Virginia.
him. Yeah, right. I did say that. West Virginia. No, no, I mean, but
Country
they just
road.
that's I do like
That's a
that song,
bop. That's a
but
bop.
yeah, but Kennesaw State just seems like the team that's destined to win this one. Stat wise, they could ball with Jackson State. Their defense could contain the run game. They're gonna make Jacksonville State pass, and Jacksonville State can't pass consistently, but Kennesaw State can pass.
Can run
But
it
I
up.
think yeah, it's gonna be like they're gonna have to stop the run game for real, like Kennesaw State, because Jacksonville State, in my opinion, got the best running back in the country. Um, like I mean, the stats will tell you he's the best running back in the country.
Who?
But
from Jacksonville.
Cam, Cam Cook. Cam
Yes.
Cook.
Yep. Okay.
Um,
1,581 rushing yards on 276 carries and 15 touchdowns.
but not on no Heisman list, no Joe Walker
Yeah, it's kind
list
of crazy.
because because of where see
FBS
back in
or
the day.
FCS? Or
No,
no, this
no,
is
no.
FBS. I know
It's
this is
FBS,
FBS.
but back in the day, I'm not gonna. Let me just say it this way: it's a popularity contest now. If Cam Cook was doing that on Michigan, on Ohio State, on Texas,
Alabama, some one of them. Yeah.
Alabama, yeah, they give it to him.
No,
But
no questions asked. Sign the
if
paper.
he
Give
was
it out
doing
of you.
that same things, hear me out. If he was doing that same thing at Rutgers, at
Nobody would even bat
UCLA,
an eye at it.
at nah, because they're not big crazy programs. So like it's all a popularity contest. So that's why I said, in my opinion, slash what the stats would also tell you, this is the best
Heisman
running back in the country. You know what I
should
mean?
be Heisman winner.
And I'm going against it. So I'm confident in Kennesaw State, baby. Let's do it. That's my opinion here.
8 p.m. on ABC. Number 20 Tulane versus number 24 North Texas. The
Two
American
teams,
Championship.
two teams where they know their head coaches is adios. So how are these teams are going to respond? That's a question for Colin. I don't actually have an analysis on this game. What I'll say is I personally think North Texas has the better offense. I think Tulane has the better overall team. Um, I can't tell you who
Who
has
did?
the better
Who's this?
coach. North Texas versus Tulane.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no. I'm saying who. Who were you saying has the upper hand?
Oh, I'm saying North Texas has the
Okay.
better offense, but Tulane has the better
Better overall.
overall team. Right.
Okay. Well,
Right.
right now
Like
North Texas is -2.5 spread. Opened at 3 for North
so
Texas.
the books are telling you they favor North Texas offense than my analysis of Tulane being better overall.
Yeah.
Now, I kind of also like that offense, man. When it's clicking, and I think that's why they're favored -2.5. Um, I would have to, you know, like let me just look at something real quick. You know, so yes, I just wanted to
Excuse me.
get my boy's name. So North Texas has this quarterback, man, Drew Mestamaker. He's a freaking baller, man. He barely played high school football. Like he was always just on the team. Like I think his story was he was a walk on in North Texas, and then he just beat out the guy that was supposed to be the starter, and then literally had back to back like 400-yard passing games. Like and their offense just clicks. They got a nice running game, man. Like, yeah, man. The only thing is
Great
like
analysis.
I think he's gonna follow his head coach to Oklahoma State next year. That's my prediction. Mr.
Okay.
Maker. I can see him playing Oklahoma State with him. Um, now, like I just said though, Tulane, in my opinion, has the better overall team.
But
So so like so I think it's gonna be close. But man, I think North Texas wins literally by 3 at late, like
okay.
very late.
Last minute field goal type thing.
Yeah. Because when you have, because like defense wins championships, to me, is a philosophy that is more selective than rule of thumb. Because if in this case the defense is going to win the first half, but then the North Texas offense is going to cause small separation where it's going to be like 28-28, 35-35, and then boom, 3 seconds left. North Texas wins the American, or I'm sorry, not American, the CUSA Conference Championship. You know what I mean? That's what I'm
No, it
saying.
is the American Championship.
Oh yeah. Who am I talking about? It's not CUSA. CUSA. Yeah. North Texas is. Yeah. So, but again, like I just told you, you know what? North Texas, right? Because in my opinion, not a lot of Tulane guys is gonna be able to go to Florida, right? This is SEC, man.
Yeah.
I gotta leave y'all back, but there's gonna be a lot of North Texas guys that can go to Oklahoma State. I know Eric Moore's probably like, "Hey, man, this y'all tryout, win this shit." Like, You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think is gonna happen.
All right.
That's my prediction.
All
How
right.
much? How many
I
we got
dig it.
left?
6.
Okay. UNLV, Boise State. I'm
Mountain
so
West
surprised.
Championship.
I'm so surprised. I'm not gonna lie. And
That Boise
this is
State
why
is
this is called.
favored.
This is why it's called a dad sports podcast. I was, you know, as a football guy, I must admit I didn't get that much action as I would have liked to this year, man. But because I was loving being a dad. To be honest, I ain't trying to sound cheesy. I'm just being real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So once Boise State lost to South Florida that first week, I thought it was wraps. So I just assumed they were ass. So like to see they still made it to the Mountain West Championship, that just proves like the program itself, the culture itself, man. It's always going to prevail in the end. UNLV. I actually saw a
Quick question.
UNLV game.
Quick question.
Talk
Why
to me.
why is Boise State the home team when they have the worst record?
Beats me. I just told you I didn't watch no
College
Boise State
football.
football all
All
year.
right. Cool. Love to hear
I
it.
did. I did watch UNLV live and in person when I went to Vegas this year. And what the I mean, I kind of already knew this because I watched. Like, I'm a UNLV fan. I got a shirt and all that. So like, so I kind of knew this about the team already. They high powered offense, but leaky,
Defense.
terrible defense, right? Um, with that being said, give me Boise State, man. I because I'm already thinking Boise State ass. I'm so surprised they're here. I know what to expect with UNLV. They're gonna put up points, but are they gonna be able to stop someone from putting up points? I saw Air Force, and Air Force is not this year was not that great of a team leading up to that point when UNLV played Air Force, and Air Force was able to do
Belt to ass.
damage on them boys. Nah,
48
they won.
points. Yeah, I know. I saw.
Yeah, UNLV won the game. But to your point, they put up hella points on them boys. I'm thinking Boise State gonna be able to do the same. So give me Boise
Hey,
State
guess what? Boise State already did it. The
this
following
year. They
the following week after UNLV beat um Air Force, they lost to
mhm.
Boise State 56-31.
See,
So I think
I
we
didn't
got a
even peep
prediction.
game. Yeah. Boise State all the way here, man.
All right, let's move into our heavy hitters now.
Heavy hitters.
Saturday, 12 p.m. on ABC. BYU versus Texas Tech.
Um,
The Big
if
12
y'all
championship.
if y'all done supported us, keep supporting us. But if you do support us, I'm gonna test you because you already know how I've already mentioned how I feel about BYU
TT
and that quarterback and that quarterback
Buckmeyer. Buckmeyer.
that wears number 40 freaking 7.
Fucking weirdo.
Bum ass. Where we trying to be special? He's that pick me kid, right? He's that pick. You're the kid when you gonna tell on me if I
If I
did
get an
something
answer off of
wrong.
somebody else.
You know, yeah, like
He's
yeah,
that kid.
like
He's that kid at the end of class that goes, "Hey, you didn't collect our homework," and half the class is like, "Yo, you're a fucking
ah,
dickhead."
bear. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure you're a great guy, man. Like, not even. I don't even think you're ever gonna hear this. So
You're not. He's not.
I'm sure you're a great guy. But I'll tell you to your face because I'm a grown ass man. You dumb as hell for wearing 47. Don't tell me about what it stands
Damn.
for. You dumb as hell. Play tight
Tosh
end if
Tosh
that's the
Lapoy
case.
got a 5-year contract with
That's
Cal.
what it is
That's crazy.
when you come from Oregon. So Texas Tech minus 12 and a half is
Clock it.
go time.
Get it?
Because look, it's already telling you that because BYU got a crazy record. They're 11
They're
and
both
one.
11-1,
Why?
which is wild.
So why is Texas Tech 12 and a half? The books are already telling you they want you to pour in. Oh, BYU, they're 11-1. Oh, this freshman, he's amazing. Oh, he wears 47. That's all you need to know. Texas Tech, man. Let's get it. Next one, man. Wait,
Next one.
hold on. Colin said heavy hitters. This not his fault. This
The
got
last
snuck into
the
here
the
because
8
this not
p.m.
a
game.
heavy
The 8
hitter.
p.m. game is kind of wild. Yeah.
No. The last three, the one we're about to talk about next. This is not a heavy hitter. This is a
A beatdown.
G6.
Wait,
The
what are you talking about?
Miami, Ohio at Western Michigan, the MAC championship game. That's what
Oh,
I'm talking about.
I
That's
don't
not
have
a heavy hitter.
I don't have that on my list.
Oh well, it's on.
The
It's
thing I'm looking at.
December.
Oh, it's top 25. That's
That's
why.
yeah.
There it is. Yeah, never mind. Miami, Ohio versus Western Michigan. Snooze
Mm-hmm.
fest. Will not be watching this game. Oh, Of course, it's on at 12 p.m., so I'll be watching the other game.
He said snooze fan. No, we're definitely watching BYU Texas Tech, bro.
Western Michigan -1.5 opened at -2.5.
I like Miami, Ohio. This is the one time I'm going dog. I feel like all favorites and no, I was on Troy. I'm on Troy. I know I'm on JMU to win the game, but it's -2 2,800. So and technically
Wait,
I'm on the
you're on
dog.
Troy?
Troy plus the point. When,
Oh,
when when we do this, man, we're talking about the points. We're
spread.
not talking
Gotcha.
about who. Yeah, because money lines too. You know what I mean? Talking about so Kennesaw State. Technically, my original position was the dog, but for the sake of the show, I'm on the favorite. -2.5. North Texas is mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boise State. You told me they was favored. I'm on Boise State just because I know UNLV's defense is leaky as hell. Texas Tech. We're not supporting a quarterback wearing number 47.
Yeah,
But
sorry. Sorry. Not
Miami,
sorry.
Ohio. No, not sorry at all. I tell this to your face. Yeah. Miami,
Ow.
Ohio. Um, I like them. I watched them play it a few times this year. They made a quarterback change. Sorry, DeQuan Finn did not work out. But the guy they have now, his name's escaping me, but he stepped in, took control of the team, and actually elevated their play. And that's why they're playing in the MAC championship. Western Michigan, also a pretty decent team. To me, was a surprise. I didn't expect them to be good enough to come to the MAC championship.
Gopkowski or Noah Elrich?
For who?
Miami. That's one. That's the other two
I think
quarterbacks.
it's I
Or
think it's I
Henry
think it's
Henson.
Elridge. I think it's
Or Henry
Elridge.
Hessen.
No, it's Hessen. My fault.
It is.
It's definitely Hessen. And he stepped in and he's done pretty well. So I'm rocking with Hessen. You know what I mean? So I like Miami, Ohio in this game.
Back it up. All right, now back to the heavy hitters that I was talking about before. 4 p.m. ABC, number 3 Georgia versus number 9 Alabama.
I've been here before, man.
Roll
I'm so mad.
Tide.
I'm so mad. This is a lesson for y'all out here, bro. I'm telling y'all, if y'all really betting, bro, y'all really betting, man. I got text messages to prove it, bro. Like, I told my homies, man. I don't know about championship, like total winner, but Alabama was plus what? Plus like 300, plus 400. So essentially, like for y'all know, if you put $100, you'd win 300, so you get 400 total, whatever. That's not saying that's what I was gonna do, just for the math's sake. That they were gonna win the SEC championship, man. I was like, everybody counting them out. Everybody on Texas nuts. Everybody on Georgia's nuts. Like everybody just. Alabama was the third best odds still, but it's like everybody think Kalen DeBoer is about to tank the team, and like I knew the pieces they were having. Now was I nervous after the loss to FSU? Yeah, or I didn't say nervous. I should say I'm happy I didn't place that bet because maybe Alabama's about to be a little cheeks. But now today, as I speak to you on December 4th, I'm looking at you, Colin, like, damn. I know my whatever I was gonna put on it was about to multiply after this game because Alabama's winning. And they're gonna be SEC champs. So that is what I would like to say. A little lesson of go with your gut. If you know what you're talking about, go with your gut. Put pizza money on it. Put a eighth money on it. I know y'all some smokers out there. Put some eighth money on it, right? Whatever, right? And I'm also saying Alabama's winning this game. There's my analysis, man. I don't got nothing about like Georgia, like Alabama already won this game before. That's the only thing. Like sometimes
go dogs. Fuck you.
I know you was gonna say that. Because sometimes it is tough to win against a team twice in 1 year. But Alabama's gonna do it, man.
That's fair. Ty Simpson to the moon. Dak Booty Butt Prescott just threw a pick to open the second half.
Perfect.
All right. Let's move on. Now, the heaviest of heavy hitters.
All right, so I'm about to just rip the Band-Aid off, yo. It's
Go
easy
Indiana?
as hell, bro. Yeah. Kurt Signetti. What did he say day one? What did he say day one? He was like, he was on that stage. He said, and now I'm saying blah, 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 because I don't know what the fuck he said beforehand, but he said, blah, 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 blah. My name's Kirk Signetti. I win games. Google me. And ever since that day, he been winning damn games at Indiana, historically a basketball school. Nah,
True.
hell nah, bro. And Brian Hartline just left, bro. Fuck all that. Yeah, Indiana, baby. Yo, Indiana's
Oh
about to be
yeah,
the Big Ten
yeah.
championship.
It's a whole
They're
new
about to be.
offense.
They're about to be a Big Ten championship winner. This is about to be nuts. Now to get into a little bit of analysis, Ohio State is the golden team right now.
The Golden
Solid at
Child.
quarterback, solid at running back, O-line official, wide receivers on another planet. We just talked about that. Defensive line official, D-backs low key are on another planet, like linebackers official. So literally, the offensive line is the weakest thing because they're solid, but that's the floor. Everything's solid, right? So what beats thing? What if another team gonna be solid? You need a smart person to see the small cracks, right? To
And
exploit
he's gone.
maybe that.
And he's gone.
Yeah,
He's out of
yeah.
here.
We about to clamp up on them receivers. We about to, you know what I mean? Because Brian Hartline not coaching the playoffs. I don't think. I think he's about to go and be a USF head coach and start off-season recruiting. But
Um.
if he is, kudos. But I'm just telling you, man. Indiana and guys, I don't even know what the spread is. I'm strictly talking money line
Oh.
on this one because
Well.
I can talk.
Well.
I can talk.
Scratch everything we just said. Go. Go. Well, that's Miami. But
He's
OSU on
coaching.
top. He's staying
He's
through the
coaching.
playoffs.
Yeah, but that don't mean nothing. He can stay to the playoffs, but
That mind is
half his
somewhere
focus is on
else.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So yeah, and I know we're talking spreads, but that's usually if you're talking about the favorite or if you're like, yo, I'm not saying this team's gonna win. I'm just saying they'll keep it close. I don't care about the points. I literally said Indiana is Big Ten championship winner this time around, folks. Kirk Chinetti's a bad man. For Fernando Mendoza, that quarterback, I'm not gonna call him a bad man, but I will say he's efficiently slicing up defenses. The wide receiver core, A1. Kirk Cincinnati defense might very nervous of saying this, and for the sake of getting punched in my mouth when this game gets played, but I think the defense will be able to slow down Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate. I'm thinking. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. But
All
I'm
right.
thinking. So yeah. So I'm ready to go to the last game,
Personally,
man.
real
Last
quick,
but not least. Yes.
to me, this should have been the standalone 4 o'clock game, not Georgia Alabama. But that's
No,
just me.
yo, to your point, I think what they should have did is put the next game at 4 o'clock and let Indiana Ohio State rock at 8 o'clock by itself. That's what they should have really
Okay.
did.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Um, the ACC championship, the game that we talked about before, saying, "Hey man, the ACC is wide open," because who the fuck had the Duke Blue Devils at 7-5, and the Virginia Cavaliers at 10-2 playing in the ACC championship?
Now
If you
I
told me
will
this was the bet you were putting in at the beginning of the season, I would have looked at you crazy. Maybe not the
I
Virginia
will
so
say
much, but
nah. Virginia definitely no. Virginia is actually the way more surprised, brother. The way more surprised.
okay.
Well, even though recruiting wise, like they bumped up their NIL package this offseason prior, and you could tell they were getting recruits from or transfers from Notre Dame, transfer from SEC schools. And I mean it worked. Look, they're in the ACC championship, but we didn't know if it was going to work.
Yeah.
Duke, however, had a not a platform. What I'm trying to say, the structure, the culture, from Mike Elko, who's the current head coach at Texas A&M. Manny Diaz, already a defensive head coach, came in here. They got Darian Mensah, the former Tulane head coach. I said head coach, Tulane quarterback. Last year, he was the quarterback for Duke. This year, he got paid millions to come to Duke. So not me, but and like I said, I could give God credit because he's cool. Kobe Dance. over there. He's a podcast for the college experience. Them boys over there. He cool as hell because I've talked to him a few times throughout the years in DMs. Cool guy. He's very knowledgeable on sports, and he was one of them guys who projected Duke as a possible sleeper to get up in there. He might even put money for Duke to make it to the ACC championship. I don't even know. He's a sharp guy. In my opinion. So, but Virginia, hell no, I didn't see that coming at all. I'm not saying I believed in Duke. I'm saying I could see Duke being in
You
this
saw the
situation.
potential.
Yeah, but Virginia, I didn't see nothing. Let me not to go on too much of a tangent, but let's give some scenarios that I saw. FSU Clemson, Clemson versus SMU.
Don't throw FSU in there.
No. I'm being honest. I'm being honest because remember, the 2-10 season at that point was just a fluke. You know what I mean? Because remember the year prior, y'all went stupid. Y'all went 13-1, and then the year before that, y'all went like 10-2. So remember, we're thinking 2-10 was a fluke. So yes, coming into the season, some variations of what could have been was a FSU Clemson, so people were thinking maybe Georgia Tech Clemson, FSU Georgia Tech, but not no Duke Virginia. There's two schools where brainiacs go to, man. You know what I'm saying? They party when they get A+. You feel me? They don't party when they score touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I guess they party when they score touchdowns now. That's what happens when NIL come to your school, baby, and you could pay people to come play for your team. Hey, we'll lower the grade curriculum down a little bit. Just make it to the ACC championship, and we even. They delivered this year.
Speaking of playoffs, I'm just gonna make this announcement now. Dallas Cowboys, you have officially been eliminated from the playoffs. CeeDee Lamb is walking off the field, not under his I guess mostly under his own power, but he's definitely got a concussion.
Bugging. Who you got in Duke of Virginia, man? Duke of Virginia. Who you like?
No, I'm gonna go the underdog. I'm gonna go Duke here.
Which is Duke, right?
I'm gonna go
Me
Duke.
too.
I'm gonna go
Duke, man.
In my younger days,
they're not supposed to be there.
True.
Duke got the worst record.
In my younger days, I was a Duke basketball fan, so I'm gonna let that bleed over a little bit into the football space. I'm gonna take Duke. I'm gonna take Duke here.
Yeah, I think Duke.
At least to cover the spread. At least to cover the
plus
spread.
3.5.
No,
that's
4.
What I'm talking about.
Plus 4.
Is it 4.5?
Yeah. No, it's just 4. Straight up.
Well, that means it went up because when I was.
It opened 2.5.
It was 3.5. Well, yeah. No, I didn't see it that early. I'm not sharp. Yeah. But I saw it at 3.5 earlier in the week. So you seen that 4? I'm saying that FanDuel, that means it's probably like 4.5 because they don't usually do. I mean, sometimes they do, but they don't usually do just straight up numbers. Yeah, it's always like a 0.5. But yeah, I like Duke here to keep it close, if not win. I know Virginia's offense is pretty nice, but I know they do have some turnover issues. Yeah, turnover issues, and their defense is definitely leaky. I've seen Duke definitely come back because the other team had a leaky defense. So even if Virginia starts off strong, give me if we're doing money lines, right? Virginia, give me a Virginia win 31-28 or maybe 31-27, something like that. And that's probably on the spread 4. Honestly, I think Duke gonna win. I'll be honest. Let me just go with it. I think Duke gonna win. So Duke's gonna win 31-27 in my opinion.
Okay.
So
I wanna go back to what we talked about earlier. For the 11 and 12 seed, conference champion 4, conference champion 5. I scrolled down on this thing and then saw first round matchups. Number 12 Tulane versus number 5 Oregon. Number 11 Virginia versus number 6 Ole Miss. How exactly did those two teams get chosen when the conference championships haven't even been played?
Those are projections. That's what it is.
Okay.
Virginia and Duke would get flipped if that was the case. These are just projections. Anything you see right now.
So is it the winner of the Tulane game and the Virginia game?
Some are more solid than others. Some are more solid than others based off the resume. So meaning regardless win or lose, that's where you're at. Some are going to be based off if you win or lose.
Okay.
So You know, and those are things we won't have answers to till the games are done.
Okay.
So that's why I wanted to wait, because I mean the answer was quick, right? But
It made
but
more
then
sense now.
yeah, it made more sense now. But then you talk about conference 4, conference 5. I think that's just there's no specific like order. Like they're just saying like
But so I guess my question is, how
like
do
4
the
and
teams
5.
get picked then?
They're it's a before last year the structure was ass, like I already talked about in a previous pod. You know, uh good, you know, you can't your reward as Oregon State going undefeated, being a Big Ten championship and a first round bye, can't be playing Ohio State.
Yeah.
Like they knew they messed up, so they're literally like they're going to pick 12 teams and then they're going to fit it based on matchup. That's what's going to happen.
Okay.
So like that there's no like technically there's no structure this year. Like
Yeah.
they're
Okay.
they're they're just going to pick the best 12 teams and take it
Go
from
from
there.
there.
Well, the best 11 teams and
10.
the best G5
Oh,
teams.
okay.
That's what we'll say. Yes, the best 11 teams and the best G5. Now, theoretically, I don't think we could do it this year, but theoretically, say the Big 12, say it was 8-4 Texas Tech versus 8-4 BYU. Um, they might miss the playoffs completely because maybe Tulane is 12-0 and JMU is 11-1. They would put both of them,
Yeah.
or they'll
Of
take
course.
a fifth or sixth team from like the Big Ten or ACC or Big Ten or SEC. I meant, but in theory, like how the rule is set up, if the the teams in the conference championships like got more than like 3 losses, yo, it could be wraps for like y'all just playing a exhibition game at that point. But yeah, man.
Well, that right there is going to wrap up the longest podcast that we've recorded to date. 1 hour and 53 minutes. We damn near hit a 2 hour podcast today, my boy.
Yeah. Gonna, yo.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in once again. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, and share it again. We appreciate you. We love y'all. Take it easy, and let's go watch some college football.